All white September 20 for Frankie Beverly. Huh? Friday, Perry View. It's your week, baby. That's how I got down for Perry View. Man, don't get it twisted, y'all. I have my t-shirt for tonight. I want to be right if you act just like that. I want to talk to you. Southern girl, you're the one and only Frankie Beverly. It's Friday. All the I's been dotted and the T's been crossed. It's week 4 in Swac football. Can Alcron win 2 in a row? Woo! Grambling in Jackson State is going down. From the battle of the bands, from the football teams, I'm loving it. Southern, are you going to take another L, or will you make Fairview have 2 losses in the Swac West? Something got to shake over that way. These schools playing Troy and all these other schools. Yeah, I'm watching you. But I love that Swac conference play, brother. UAPB, you still scoring them points, baby. Huh? Y'all come on in here and get you a drink. Friday, you got paid. Buy you something. It's hard to turn off that Frankie, boy. Girl, you be so sweet. I just always knew you would. The one and only Frankie Beverly's. Well, good evening. It's 7:30. That's 5 hours, 2 hours past 5, 2.5 hours past 5. So it's happy hour somewhere. And I hope you're getting your drink home. Make it to your destination safe. Now, before we get started, you already know what I'm going to tell you. Get out there and vote. October 7th is right around the corner. Make sure you've registered by then. Have a plan. Keep that plan going. All right. Vote in all elections. Your little black known Swac fact. Now this is one right here. Alabama A&M stand up. Now, somebody might have to correct me on this one. John Stallworth is the only Swac player with 4 Super Bowl rings. If somebody knows another player with that amount of rings from the Swac, let me know. Let me flip this thing so you get the full picture.
And Super Bowl 13 is underway. Bradshaw fades, a big rush on him. He throws it, and it is complete to Stallworth.
Bradshaw hesitates and then throws deep for Stallworth in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Johnny Stallworth caught it between 2 Dallas Cowboys, and the Steelers are on the board first.
I'll tell you, I'm out of breath because this is some kind of a Super Bowl.
He's got his man Stallworth. He's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. He's at the 20, 15, and he's in for the touchdown. No flags are down. It's a touchdown all the way, 75 yards.
It's all over, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have become the first team in the history of the National Football League to win 3 world championships.
There you go. The one and only. Mr. John Stallworth. Get rid of that. Like I said, the thing about Swac and its history, you have a player like Mr. John Stallworth. By the way, he gave back, donated $1 million to Alabama A&M. Start right there. 4 Super Bowls, 4th round draft pick. He went to, not only did he get his bachelor, he has a master's degree also, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, from Alabama A&M. This is one of the legends, one of the GOATs. Played there from 71 to 74 at Alabama A&M when they was in the SIAC. SIAC, yeah. So the man he's proven over and over and over. That was just a few of his Super Bowl. This dude had so many crazy records, man. Now let's look at some of them. Look at it. Okay. He was born in 52. His college career. Native of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Stalwart All-Southern SIAC Conference receiver from Alabama A&M in 1972 and 73. Has a bachelor's degree in business administration and an MBA in concentration in finance from Alabama A&M University. That's what I thought. Yeah, my brother is on it, man. See, the thing about people like Mr. John Stallworth, my age group, I'm 50. I know about Mr. Stallworth, but I blame my age group for not teaching the younger generation. When was the last time the Swac has had a great wide receiver like this? I'll tell you when. Jackson State, Jimmy Smith playing with the Jaguars, but he has, no disrespect to Jimmy because he belongs in the NFL Hall of Fame. But this man has 4 Super Bowl rings, man. If you look at some of his stuff, man, going over his career, he was a Player of the Year twice. And what's the crazy thing about, and I keep going back to these combines and stuff like this, this man had a bad 40-yard dash because it was wet and raining. Only one team came back the next day to watch him run on a dry track, and that was Pittsburgh Steelers. You get what, hey man, you get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl 13, which some of the highlights you've seen, 13 and 14. Man, it's crazy some of these numbers, man, that he was able to put up in the Super Bowl. He still holds records. Look at this. I'm highlighting it. This is what it says. Stallworth holds the Super Bowl records for career average per catch, 24.4 yards in a single game. 40.33 yards in a Super Bowl 14. He has 12 touchdown receptions and a string of 17 straight games with reception in a postseason play. Stallworth also scored on touchdown receptions in 8 straight playoff games at one point from 78 to 83, an NFL record. That's your little black known Swac fact. It's history. These Swac players, these NFL Hall of Famers, another player spent 14 years in the game. Learn your history, folks. Because if you come over here, you're going to get a little history. Before I start the madness and start having everybody upset. Because it ain't my fault your team is horrible. But shit. We're only 3 games in. I don't say nobody horrible. Y'all just need a little help. All right, let's get into it real quick. The Swac, here we go. Uh-oh. Everybody's playing on TV tomorrow. Slide it up there so you can see. Everybody's playing on TV tomorrow. Clark Atlanta and Bethune-Cookman, 2 p.m. That's on the HBCU. What's that? Go? Yeah. And shout out to them, man. Shout out to them for that, what they doing. Now, Mississippi Valley versus Nickel, 3 o'clock ESPN. I will be watching Valley. Valley, we're going to beat somebody this year. Just don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. But we got, Valley has scored a touchdown in every game. Multiple touchdowns. Well, no, last week they scored 1. Southern and Prairie View. I'm telling you right now, if Prairie View loses this game, they in a world of trouble. If Southern lose this game, I believe Southern is out of their misery. Both teams are playing with backup quarterbacks tomorrow for the Southern and Prairie View game. Jackson State beat up the poor little freshman. He has a lower leg injury. Get well soon, young man. And Prairie View, their quarterback hasn't recovered from his injury. Both of y'all get well. Now, Alabama A&M versus Austin P. Alabama A&M can win this game. They definitely can. But Alabama A&M, you need to go ahead and start playing somebody in the Swac before you get too beat up. You know what I'm saying? That's another game on ESPN. I'm loving all these night games. I'm loving them. Then you got Central Arkansas at UAPB. That is at 6 o'clock. So a lot of these games are coming on simultaneously at 6. Now, the game that I believe not everybody, a lot of people will be watching will be Jackson State and Grambling. Jackson State versus Grambling in that damn hole. I'm telling you, Jackson State. Let me stop this. Stop. Jackson State, y'all have been talking cash shit for the last 2 weeks, and I'm gonna tell you this: the only way that you can beat these folks, that Jackson State is, you got to be able to control that ball. Jackson State likes to start off fast, but Grambling is no slouch either. Grambling actually has a quarterback. Jackson State, this is going to be your first test of a real throwing quarterback with a running back that can run the ball also. So your secondary better get ready. You really ain't been tested in your first 3 games. I'm not going to lie. Southern did start putting something on you towards the end. But y'all, thanks to your defensive line and your linebackers, you bend it, but you didn't break. And everybody know it was a beatdown. But if you try to play Grambling in that hole, and let's check. I want to give me a second. I'm going to pull up the what's the name? The series between them, and let you see how it was in that hole to go down there and beat somebody. Because I will definitely be watching this game tomorrow night. While I'm starting off watching Valley. Where's the thing at? Oh man, come on, man. And if it's a game that you want me to watch, y'all need to leave a comment. It don't have to be right now. Now, the last time JSU, beat the brakes off of 66-24. Oh, Jesus. So, I'm trying. You normally have this crazy stuff pulled up. Oh, I think I'm about to find it. Man, that clicked on something else, man. I'm telling you, it's something like Jackson State was like 5 games in a row. Okay, here we go. Let's check this out. I apologize because usually I had that thing pulled up. Like I said, longest win streak has been 5. It was 2014 through 2019. Longest losing streak is 2 games. So Jackson State has beat them for the last two games. Away 6-1. Home 2-2. Oh, okay. Now, here we go. Let's go down here. was this 20? Go back to 20. Was the last time they lost? Was 2012 in the hole, and then they went on a winning streak, beating them in Jackson and in Grambling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they've been on a losing streak of 2. So I don't know. All I can tell you is this. This game is going to be way, I don't expect no 24-66. I expect around a 22 to 33 game. I can see that. Miles Crowley them, but this record, you know, it's been a minute for Jackson State, because when Jackson won in Grambling in 2020, you got to look back 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, it's like took them 5 times to win in that hole. So I'm thinking, or I can even go with a 26-23. But Grambling has this quarterback, Crowley, and he has the running back and the coach. This is one of the few systems where I'm seeing a new coach come in with a new running back, offensive coordinator, and the same quarterback, and it's actually working for them. So, but tomorrow night you will be tested. And I'm letting you know now, Jackson State has been on a tear. Now let's check out some other games besides good old Jackson State and Grambling, because that game must be CTV, and trust me, I will be out there. Now, Clark Atlanta Bethune. Bethune, if you don't beat Clark Atlanta, I'm telling you, you going to the SIAC. Now, Valley, you gonna put up some points, but Nicholls State gonna put up on some points to you. I you know what? Hell with it. Valley gonna win this damn game. We gonna beat somebody. Southern Fairview already talked about that game. Alabama A&M is gonna be a shootout with Austin Peay. Central Arkansas Pine Bluff. Okay, Pine Bluff, you're scoring points now. You can put up points against Central Arkansas. FAMU at Troy. FAMU, I'm telling you this. If you can handily beat Troy, I don't think you're going to have a problem in the Swac. We'll see now. Texas Southern and Lamar. Texas Southern, I think they still trying to find their way, man. I mean, after they beat Fairview, they just been woof. Now, the game that I'm going to be checking out, that damn Alcron versus McNeese. Now, check this out, Alcron. You had Alcron. Southern had Alcron on the ropes. And what I'm looking at, Alcron, you're starting slow. I want you to get off to a faster start. If you can get off to a faster start, and then we can see. Because your offense, it took too long, way too long for me to sit there and wait for you to get started against Edward Waters. All right, let's look at some of the leaders. The stats, my favorite part of it. As I said, through 3 games, Jackson State has the #1 ranked offense with 35 points. Alabama State has the #1 defense, only giving up 15 points. Then Jackson State has the #2 defense. Grambling has the #3 offense, scoring 27 points. So here we go again. You have a top 5 matchup in offense and defense in the Swac. Now, let's see the Southern. Southern has a #5 ranked defense. I'm gonna tell you what, the backup quarterback for Southern, if you give him time, he's gonna hurt you. You got to get him off his thing. So Fairview, you have to blitz this young man. If you don't, lights out, baby. He gonna pick you apart. Let's see where Perryview, you have a number of 7 ranked defense. See, Southern put up a lot of yards against Jackson State. They just couldn't cash in. So Perryview, man, Coach Bubba McDowell, get them boys ready. I'm telling you. Now, those are 2 Swac games that I believe everybody is going to be paying attention, except for FAMU fans. Of course, they're going to be playing against Troy. FAMU done fell off a little bit. You went from the number 1 offense to the number 6 offense. Your defense is number 6 also. Now, will that pick up once you start Swac play? We will see. So, last year I said FAMU wouldn't go undefeated in the Swac. They did. Everybody wanted to get up on me. Now, this year, boy, y'all quiet as goddamn church mouth. Nobody won't say nothing. I'm going to tell you now. I'm saying it right now. There's not one team on here going to go undefeated in the Swac. You heard that, huh? Yeah. But tomorrow, you need to tailgate. You need to have a good time. If you're going to the games, remember, it's hot out here. The heat dome and came back in the south. So these 6 o'clock games is going to be hot to start off with. Then it'll cool down. By this time, tomorrow, it'll be all right. Except Southern, you ain't going to be all right. It's going to be hot. You're going to be playing in Houston. Perryview, my bad. Close enough. But you're going to be playing down there. But the games in Louisiana and stuff up there, it'll be all right, man. And Grambling, what the heck is wrong with your band? Why Jackson State? Oof, they've been on y'all, man. But this FAMU and Troy, I'm telling you, FAMU, you can win this game. But if not, hey, man, you're going to have a long, I'm going to say this. I don't mind these schools playing these money games or playing out of conference games. I got that. But you need to get used to playing in that Swac. So salute to Jackson State, Southern, Perryview, and Texas Southern. It's 3 games in, and y'all have already played a conference game. So now you got that feeling. I think just going on the road and playing these road games for money and getting your head bashed in, I'm not saying it's demoralizing, but what are you really accomplishing? Are you getting stronger? You getting better? Not to pick on Alcron, but Alcron played 2 games, their first 2 games, and they got just mollywop. Didn't even score a touchdown in the first 2 games. I don't get that. And like I said, if you want to, try to embarrass me, 55-0, 77-0, you might want to pay me $3-4 million. If not, find you somebody else to play, and then pay them peanuts on the dollars. But that's just me, man. So you everybody got to get it together, man. Because I can't wait for tomorrow night. I will start the grill around about 12 o'clock because Valley play at 3. Hell, Valley, we gonna beat somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be. And when they do, hold on. But everybody else, because after this week, it's Alabama A&M goes to FAMU. Now, Coach Maynard, if you want to keep your job, beat FAMU. Ain't that something? And you know where I'll be next week. I'm already letting you know where I'm gonna be. I'm leaving here Thursday. I will be at Itabena. Let me see if I can pull. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that thing up. I will be in Itabena next week. I'm telling you now. Let me see if I can find a film of my man. Yeah, but Valley playing not this week, but Valley is next week is my anniversary week. So you'll be seeing me with Valley and and Alcron stuff on all week, or when I go live, I should say. I don't have it. I thought I had it. I was gonna show you Valley new field. But anyway, Valley has a new field. No, hell no, I ain't on that, man. Well, no, it might be. But yeah, this 40 years ago, not 40 years. Yeah, it is 40. Jack and Valley played Alcorn and Jackson, largest crowd ever. So you're gonna hear me talk a lot about that game next week. And much as I want to see Valley win, we gonna win. I'm what them young kids say. I'm claiming it. I'm talking it into the thing. So, well, you know, but I hopefully Jerry Rice can come back. Feel the Coach Titan. Hope he can come. But I'm pretty sure he's coaching somewhere. But it's all good though. But those but we getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm just letting you know next week I will be a little hype for all those games. So for that game. But next week I will definitely have that Valley's new field. And also I'll be talking about the basketball media days and all that stuff. I'm cool with media days, man, but it is what it is, man. That thing ain't working. I don't know how I couldn't share it to my thing. But it is time for me to get off here. It's almost my 30-minute mark. I talked too long. But make sure you check out all these games. It's either on ESPN Plus, HBCU Go, or check back with me for the what's the name game? Jackson State and Grambling State at halftime. I'll be giving halftime reports of the games. And if you want me to stream a game that you are not able to get, you got to leave me a comment or a message, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on earth that wants to watch Valley, and that's a good thing. But any game that's coming on, I get all the games. Now, it's not any game that's what's the name that's being shown that I can't stream. So that is pretty much it for Friday. Like I said, tomorrow at halftime, I'll be coming in giving highlights. And if it's something that somebody want to see, let me know, because I'm going to have a good time. Y'all have a good weekend.